I'm sure all of y'all have heard the phrase that people use whenever shooting a paper ball into the trash can. Kobe, right?
Yes.
Today, I will be celebrating the life of somebody who has left such a great impact on our society that even when doing something as simple as throwing a piece of trash away, his name comes to mind. Kobe Bryant is arguably one of the greatest basketball players of all time and accomplished many feats that a lot of people only accomplish in their dreams. Some of which are his 5 NBA championship rings, his 2008 NBA League Most Valuable Player, and also his 18 NBA All-Star appearances. Unfortunately, earlier this year in January, he lost his life in a tragic helicopter crash. And regardless of how good he was at basketball, I wanted to specifically talk about his contributions to the world off the court and why he should be remembered for who he was and what he stood for in his life. The first point I wanted to talk about was his work ethic. As a kid, Kobe Bryant was told that he would never make it to professional basketball in his life. From that day forward, he vowed that he would make it to the NBA. He would show up to practice 2 hours early before the lights were even on in the gym. And afterwards, he would practice even after with nobody there, putting up shots trying to perfect his game. I feel like this is very important because his obsession for being successful is something that can go unnoticed and that a lot of people should strive to do in their own lives and something that they love to do as well. My second point are the charitable events that he contributed to. And I feel like the first one is Make-A-Wish Foundation. He's over a 20-year span, he helped over 100 kids with life-threatening illnesses fulfill their wishes. And the second one is the Boys and Girls Club he volunteered at. He often held basketball camps for them, for kids who loved the game as much as he did and tried to help them get better as well. And he helped with the NBA Cares Initiative as well. He would build houses for people, build basketball courts, he would refill food pantries, and he would help with supporting reading initiatives for schools across the country. I really think this is important as well because this shows that the fame really didn't get to him whenever he became famous, and he stayed with his community and helped out with them as well. And he really changed some people's lives in doing that as well. And my last point I wanted to make is his family life after he retired from basketball. Whenever he's playing basketball in his career, he never really got to spend as much time with his wife and his children as much as he wanted to. So that is something that he really vowed to do after he retired from the game. And he even said in an interview that he'd rather be with his kids than anywhere else in the world. And that is something really touching to me as well. I really think that that is important because a lot of people can model after his work ethic with his family and with his basketball. If you model that, then you can really do big things in your life with your family and everything in general. So in conclusion, I showed y'all why we should never forget who Kobe Bryant was and celebrate what he accomplished in his life. And we should always remember his work ethic, his passion for charity, and also his family life after his career. And he was a role model for many kids across the world, and I think that is very worth a lot of value, and I think that is really great. Thank you.